The busiest night. Plates crashing, customers yelling. A poor waitress rushes through the VIP section, not knowing who's sitting there. A girl in black. Silent, deadly, she turns. Crash. The drink spills all over her. The entire restaurant freezes. One bodyguard whispers, "Do you know who you just touched?" The waitress looks up. The girl slowly stands. Cliffhanger. Everyone expects blood, but the waitress doesn't apologize. The mafia boss's daughter steps closer, eyes cold enough to kill. Apologize, a guard orders. But the waitress stays quiet. Then calmly says, "I said excuse me, watch where you stand." Gasps, phones drop, someone runs. The girl tilts her head, confused. No fear, no shaking. Cliffhanger. Instead of striking, she grabs the waitress's wrist. Her grip tightens, hard enough to break bones. But the waitress doesn't flinch. Instead, she leans closer and whispers, "You're angry, but not at me." Silence. The guards step back. This has never happened before. The girl's eyes flicker, just for a second. Cliffhanger. "Come with me," she says, dragging the waitress out. The door slams shut. The room is destroyed. Broken glass, bloodstains. The daughter circles her like a predator. Everyone begs in here. The waitress stands still. "Then I'll be your first disappointment." A long pause. The daughter suddenly smashes a bottle beside her head, but the waitress doesn't flinch. For the first time, the daughter looks confused. Cut. Cliffhanger. She whispers, "Who are you?" The waitress kneels, picks up broken glass, calmly. Someone who lost everything already. The daughter watches closely. Flash of pain crosses her face. Liar. She grabs the waitress's chin and sees old scars. Real ones. Her grip loosens. Outside, gunshots suddenly erupt. Bang. Bang. Guards shouting. Attack. Cut. Cliffhanger, the daughter smiles. Perfect timing. Chaos explodes. Rival gang storms the building. Bodyguards fall. The daughter grabs a gun, but hesitates for 1 second. A sniper laser lands on her chest. The waitress sees it, pushes her down. Bang. Bullet grazes the waitress instead. Blood. The daughter stares, shocked. "You saved me?" Cut. Cliffhanger. The waitress collapses. The daughter kneels beside her. Angry. Confused. "Why would you do that?" The waitress, weak. "Because no one saved me." Something breaks. For the first time, the daughter looks human. She stands, eyes deadly now. "Kill every last one of them." Her voice changes. Cold. Ruthless. Cut. Cliffhanger. She picks up 2 guns. She walks into the hallway and becomes exactly what they fear. Precise, brutal, unstoppable. Enemies drop one by one, blood everywhere. But between shots, she keeps looking back at the injured waitress. Something's different. Cut. Cliffhanger, a masked attacker whispers, "She's the boss's weakness." The enemies change strategy. They ignore her and aim for the waitress. A gun points directly at her unconscious body. The daughter sees it. For the first time, she panics. "Don't touch her." She runs. Too far, too late. Cut. Cliffhanger. Trigger starts to pull, but not from the attacker. The waitress, half conscious, throws a knife from the floor, straight into his throat. Silence. Everyone freezes, even the daughter. The waitress whispers, "Told you, I'm not normal." The daughter slowly smiles. Not angry, not cold. Something new. Good. Cut. Cliffhanger. Series hook. Now, let's burn everyone who killed my mother. The building burns behind them. Inside a safe house, the waitress wakes up, bandaged, weak. The daughter sits in the dark, watching. She drops a file. Photos. Blood. Betrayal. "My mother didn't die. She was executed." Names are circled. One stands out. Her father's right-hand man. The waitress exhales slowly. "Then your enemy is inside." The daughter smiles coldly. Good. Cliffhanger. We start with him. Tonight. A luxury dinner. Laughter. Politics. The right-hand man drinks calmly. Then, the daughter walks in, uninvited. Silence crashes. She sits. You look surprised, uncle. His hand twitches under the table. The waitress stands behind her now, watching everything. You buried my mother. Remember? Sweat forms. Guards tense. Cliffhanger. The waitress quietly whispers, Poison. He already planned this. The daughter doesn't react. Instead, she lifts the glass and hands it to him. Drink first. The room freezes. He laughs nervously, refuses. Too late. The waitress flips the table. Gunshots erupt, close-range chaos. The daughter walks through bullets and shoots him point-blank in the shoulder. Talk. Cliffhanger. He screams, Your father ordered it! Silence. Even the daughter didn't expect that. Lie. But doubt creeps in. The man laughs through blood. You were never meant to rule. You were meant to break. The waitress watches her closely. She's shaking. Not from fear, from rage. She pulls the trigger. Bang. Dead. Cliffhanger. The waitress whispers, What if he told the truth? Massive mansion. Guards everywhere. The mafia boss sits alone. Calm. Untouchable. The daughter walks in with blood still on her hands. Did you kill her? No emotion, no denial, just silence. Then, she became a liability. The world stops. Cliffhanger. The daughter raises her gun at her own father. Gun aimed. Finger trembling. Years of pain. Right there. The waitress steps in slowly. If you shoot him now, you lose everything. The daughter's eyes flicker. Power or revenge. The father smirks. You don't have the stomach. Silence. Then, she lowers the gun. You're right. Beat. But she does. Cliffhanger. She hands the gun to the waitress. Everyone freezes. The waitress holds the gun. The most powerful man in the underworld, right in front of her. He studies her. You're the real threat, aren't you? She doesn't answer. Just, you built this empire on blood? He smiles. So will you. She pulls the trigger. Bang. Cliffhanger. The boss drops, but alarms explode across the mansion. Chaos. Loyalists versus traitors. The empire splits instantly. Explosions, gunfire, betrayals. The daughter and waitress fight back to back. Perfect sync, but enemies keep coming. Then, the daughter gets hit. Blood spreading fast. She falls. Cliffhanger. She grabs the waitress. Don't let me become weak.
Something changes. The waitress stands up. Slowly. Eyes cold. Different. She picks up the daughter's gun. Then another. And walks forward alone. No fear. No hesitation. Enemies rush her. They don't stand a chance. Efficient. Ruthless. Surgical. This isn't survival anymore. This is domination. Right pointing finger emoji. Cliffhanger. Survivors whisper, she's worse than the daughter. Silence after the massacre. Bodies everywhere. The daughter, barely alive, looks up. The waitress stands at the top of the stairs. Covered in blood. Untouchable. She extends her hand. Get up. The daughter takes it. Slow smile. Not broken anymore. Reborn. Cut to. Both of them sitting on the throne. The underworld kneels. The waitress speaks. This empire doesn't belong to the past. It belongs to us. Right pointing finger emoji. Final shot. Dark ending. A list of enemies appears. Names being crossed out. One by one. Last line. This was never her story. It was mine.